Hi folks, welcome to this week's discussion. I'd like to turn our attention away from the mainstream media this week. Let's look at some space weather. Starting with spaceweather.com. This is a great site, lots of information, solar wind, X-ray solar flares, the current aurora oval, coronal holes, a bunch of articles, noctilucent clouds. Let's look at near-Earth asteroids. On September 8, 2013, there were 1,424 potential hazardous asteroids. The one that catches my eye out of the list below here, 180 meters, is due to have a near miss with Earth November 26th. But keep in mind, just because two celestial objects don't actually impact doesn't mean that they don't interact. Proponents of the electric universe suggest that, in fact, they do. Here we have the trajectory for Comet Ison as it gets close to its near miss with Mars. At the end of September, early October, once again, let's keep an eye on this one for any potential interaction. Here's an article by NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory about the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. This article is about how they were going to turn it around on the 20th of August to get a good look at Ison as it nears Mars. Haven't heard from any news about that one yet, but it's interesting that on August 20, what did happen, a sun-diving comet, a little guy, only about 60,000 metric tons, according to this article, but it caused this huge explosion, halo-style eruption of CMEs from the sun. You've got to wonder, how can a little snowball set off a fire that big on a thermonuclear furnace that they say is the sun? It doesn't make any sense. So that's why I've included the Electric Comet full documentary by the Thunderbolts Project. These are forerunners in the electrical universe theory. I strongly suggest you not just to check this documentary out, but everything from Thunderbolts Projects. It's fascinating, it's groundbreaking, it's here, it's now, it's revolutionary. I'd like to finish off today with Dr. Courtney Brown from the Farsight Institute. He does a full summary report here on an experiment he did in remote viewing. A fascinating experiment. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. What ties it into today's discussion is the asteroid in Russia that blew up in the sky over Russia in February. Listen to his take on it. Again, make some popcorn. This one's a half an hour summary. That's all for today, folks. As I said before, make sure you put away some non-perishable food and water. It can't hurt. You never know what might happen. Fall is here, and if it's anything like last fall, we could be seeing some major storms, disruptions, and I'm half expecting some quite a light show from these celestial objects this winter. Take care, folks.